Yeah, good evening, friends. Myself, Dr. U. Seshadri. I have 18 years of teaching experience. I am AWS certified at associate level. Friends, I am providing the training is 40 to 45 days of the training. Okay, this is the previous demonstration or uploaded on DURGASOFT YouTube channel. I'll send it in the link. On that link, day 1, day 2 demonstration videos will be available. See, I'm providing the training is at associate level. Once you register the course, then every day you receive class recording videos, class material. At the end of the training, you got AWS interview questions and answers, AWS dumps, that is when you are attempting the global certification after completion of the training, how the questions will be asked, how we can answer. For that, I'm providing the AWS dumps. And each and every topic, the screenshot explanation also I'm providing at the end of the training. For this, the fee is 5,000 rupees. Friends, on day 1 demonstration, we have discussed the basics of cloud computing. That is, what is cloud computing? What are cloud deployment models or types of clouds? And also the cloud delivery models we have discussed. On day 2 demonstration, we discussed the AWS introduction, global infrastructure, and how to create your AWS free tier account. And also in the day 2 demonstration, I explained how to launch and connect the Windows server. Friends, this is the last demonstration. This is the day 3 demonstration. See, once this demonstration will be closed, whoever registered the course, for those only they got the new. Today's session, we are going to discuss how to launch and connect Linux server using EC2 service. Whatever the steps we follow in the last session, that is to launch the Windows server, same steps we had to follow, that is for Linux server also. Linux server also. Fine. See, here to launch the Windows server, first what you are done, you are selecting the reason. So before that, I had to open my AWS account. In the last session, I explained that how to create your AWS account. Here, you can sign in whatever the mail ID you are given at the time of your AWS account. That mail ID we had to enter. And you enter the password, whatever the password you are given at the time of your AWS account creation. Click on sign in. Click on sign in. Friends, this is my AWS account. See, those many reasons which are supported in my AWS account. At the bottom also, there are 12 reasons that are not enabled for this account. You need to enable also, we can enable it. Click on manage reasons and then we can enable the particular reason. Fine. See, in the last session, you can select the reason. You may select any reason. You may select the Mumbai reason or the Singapore reason or North Virginia reason to launch the Linux server or to launch the Windows server. That is, here I am selecting always the Mumbai reason. Then the first step is you need to select the reason. Then the second step is you have to select the EC2 service. There are recently visited services in my AWS account. I have to select the EC2 service here, or at the top services option is there. Though many AWS services are providing analytics service, application integration service, blockchain, business intelligence, cloud financial, compute, container, customer enabled, database, developer tools, end user computing. Those many services are provided, right? Here, to launch the EC2 service, to launch the Linux machine or to launch the Windows machine, we have to select compute service. Under we have to select EC2 service. We have to select the EC2 service. Or here at the top search box is there. On that we have to select EC2. We can click on here. then the EC2 will be open. To check it, the dashboard, how many instances are running? 0. 2 instances are there, but these 2 instances are terminated. See, just before for the previous batch, I explained the concept and the instance state is terminated. Fine. See that how many security groups are there? That is in the previous batch I am creating. This is the security. I can delete this security group. See, for creating the security groups, for creating the key page, AWS will not be charged. It's a free service. I'm creating the key page. That's in the last batch. That is 7:30 batch. I'm creating the key page. I'm deleting that one also. See, for creating the key page, the AWS will not be charged. If you want to practice how to create, how to delete the key page also, we can do it. Fine. Now, today I'm launching the Windows. I'm launching the Linux server. To launch the Linux server, first step is you are selecting the reason. That's I'm selecting the reason is Mumbai reason I am selecting. Then the second step is you need to select the EC2 service. Already I am selecting the EC2 service. Then what is the next step in the last session I explained? We have to select the instance and then we have to give the name of the instance. But then here on left side, under the instances option is there. See that? Is there any instances are running? No. Instances are there, those instances will be terminated or deleted. Now you are launching the instance. Before launching the instance, I have to check it in my downloads. Is there any key pages are there? Those key pages can be deleted. Fine. Now I can click on launch instance. You may give the instance name. Here I am given the instance name is Linux server and you may give any name. You may give your name also, the instance name, no problem at all. I am given the instance name is Linux server and given. Then the next step is the operating system image. That is nothing but Amazon wishlist. Friends, you are launching the Windows server. That's why you need to select the operating system is Linux we have to select. That is here operating system image, you have to select Amazon Linux, Ubuntu or Red Hat Linux, any Linux operating system, we have to select. See, if we have to click on this arrow mark, some of them are providing free tier, some of them are not mentioned free tier. Not mentioning free tier means they are the paid version. See, you are for practicing purpose, you have to select the free tier. Then it is providing the AMI ID for your instance, it is provided. Fine. Next, see, you can select the instance type. See what it is providing the instance type. The instance type, it is providing number of CPUs and the memory and what is the network performance, it will be provided. See, in Mumbai region, if we click on compare instance type, there are 538 instance types, sir. As per your business needs, as per your business requirement, you have to select the instance type. I am selecting the T2.micro. Why I am selecting the T2.micro is, it is providing the free service. 12 months, it is providing the free service. Per month, 750 hours, it is providing the free service. T2.micro, it will providing 1 CPU, 1 GB memory, and the network performance is low to moderate. I am selecting T2.net. Scroll down. Next, to connect your Linux server, you need to create the key pair. Sir, already I am creating the key pair. Then we can select your key pair also. Otherwise, we have to create the new key. I am creating the new key pair. The name is Linux server key. I am copy this key pair name and paste it here in the notepad. See, this is the key pair name and next one is network settings. Here in network settings, click on edit option. Then whatever the default VPC is there, that default VPC as is we have to select it. As is, we have to select it. Friends, in Mumbai region, there are 3 availability zones, sir. See, AP South 1A, AP South 1B, AP South 1C. If your instance will be launched in AP South 1A, then we have to select AP South 1. If you are selecting AP South 1B, your instance is launched in AP South 1. You are not selecting any preference, then your instance can be launched in any one of the three availability. Fine. Next, auto assign public IP, that is enabled. Fine, friends. Next, friends, you need to create the security group. I am creating the security group name is Linux Server SG and copy this security group name and paste it here in the description. And also we have to paste it here in the notepad. This is the security group name and fine, friends. Next, you are launching the Linux server. Inbound security group rule, it is providing type is SSH, port range is 22, source type, here it is providing 3 types. If I am selecting my IP, then my laptop IP address will be selected. Then with my IP address, my Linux server is connected. If I am selecting custom, then I need to enter the IP address, or the system administrator has to enter the IP address. If I am selecting anywhere, if you know my AWS credentials, if you know my Linux server PEM file format, then you can connect it any place, anytime, any location. You are connecting my Linux server. The default storage, it is providing 8 GB, it is provided. Friends, in the last session, I explained that for Windows server, what is the port it is providing or the IP it is providing? What is the port number? 3318. Now, today's session, you are launching Linux server. To launch the Linux server, the type it is providing SSH. Port range is 22, it is provided. Fine, friends. Here, the storage for the Windows server, 30 GB it is providing. For Linux server, 8 GB it is provided. This is nothing but your root volume. See that. For Windows server in the last session, how much storage it is providing? 30 GB. Now, for today's session, you are launching the Linux server. It is providing the 8 GB. It is providing the free service. Fine. Then, I am not adding any additional new volume of disk. I am not adding any advanced details right now. Here, at the right side, summary it is providing. How many instances you are launching, means how many virtual missions you are launching, means how many missions you are launching. Missions, servlets, or the virtual mission, all are the same terminology. Nodes, right? Some of them are calling as a nodes. And it is providing what Amazon mission image you are selecting, what is the instant type you are selecting, how much storage it is providing for this mission, all the details, summary it is providing here on right side. And then we have to click on launch instant. Your Linux server is launched in the Mumbai region. See that Linux server is launched. You have to refresh your browser. What is the instant state? Running. If you move this scroll bar, it is showing the details. This is you are given the instant name, your virtual mission name, instant ID. This is iniq. Instant state running. While launching Linux server, the instant type I am providing T2.micro. It is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB memory. Status check right now initializing is there. After 1 or 2 minutes, the status check it is providing 2 by 2. I'll show the reason. I'll tell you the reason in upcoming session why it is showing 2 by 2. See, in network setting in subnet preference, I'm not given any preference. The instant will be launched in AP South 1B. That is, it is showing if you move this scroll bar, all the details which are showing. See, at the bottom also you are selecting the mission. At the bottom, it is showing the same details. Instant ID, public IPv4, private IP address, instant state, all the details which are provided. I am selecting the public IP address and then I had to paste it here in the notepad. This is the public IP address is there for my Linux machine. And also I can note down what is the private IP address for the Linux server. In my Linux server, the private IP address is this one. I copy the private IP address. I'll paste it here in the notebook. Fine. Friends, I'm launching the Linux server in Mumbai region data center. Sir, I want to connect with my laptop, with my desktop. But then you need to use any terminal we have to use it. You may use putty or you may use git bash. You may use git bash. Any one terminal we have to use it. I am using the terminal is putty. See, before commencing the session, in my laptop, putty software is. Before commencing the session, I am terminating, I am uninstall the putty software. No putty software is. To connect your Linux instance from Mumbai region data center in your laptop, you need the putty software. Sir, where you can download the putty software. That is, I mentioned that in the class material also. See, I am providing the link where you can download the putty software in the chat box. See that. See, when you click on this link, then it is providing where you need to install the putty software. See, you are using Windows operating system. We can click on 64-bit or 32-bit as per your needs. We have to select it and then we can download the software. It's a small software. It's just 3.5 MB software. Software is downloaded in my laptop. Yes, software will be downloaded. Now, see, I can go to my downloads option. In my downloads, the software is downloaded. Now I can install the putty software in my laptop. Just double click on it. Click on next option. Click on next option. Click on install. Click on yes here. Putty software is installed in my laptop. Click on finish. See that it is installed the putty software. Now in your laptop search box, you have to type it. Now it will be available. It will be available. Fine, friends. Friends, while launching the Linux server, what is the key page? File format you are selecting? PEM file. PEM file. See that in downloads, you are given the key pair name is Linux server key PEM file you are selecting. You are downloading the key pair is Linux server key PEM file you are downloading. Friends, you are connecting Linux server using putty. In putty, it is asking .ppk file. But you are selecting PEM file file. You need to connect putty. It is asking to select the ppk file. How you can convert PEM file format to .ppk file format. But then you have to use the putty gen. We have to use it. Whenever you are installing the putty software, automatically the putty gen will be installed. You have to open the putty gen. Here you can select load option. Don't go for generate option. If you are selecting generate option, it's taking much time. You have to select the load option. Where your PEM file is there? In my downloads. Why it is not showing your PEM file? But your PEM file is there in downloads. Is there any reason? Is there any reason? Send me in the chat box. Chat option is there. Chat option is there. You have to utilize the chat box. Is there any reason? My PEM file is there in my downloads. But why it is not shown? Why it is not shown? Is there any reason? Is there any reason? Yes. Yes, Vinya. You have to select here all files. When I'm selecting all files, then your PEM file will be shown. You have to select your PEM file. Click on open. Click on OK. Click on save private key. Click on yes. Now we have to give the file name is Linux server key and see the save as type is .ppk. Click on save and we have to close this one. Now go to the downloads option. See that the .ppk file will be converted. That is, I am converting PEM file format to .ppk file format. One system on top of that, the cap symbol is there. Means I'm converting PEM file format to .ppk file format using putty. Now you can connect the Linux server using PuttySoft. See, I am using the putty. To open this app, it's asking that you need to enter the IP address or the host name. See, my Linux server, the public IP address is this one. I can enter it here, host name or the IP address. Here on left side, SSH is there for Linux server. In inbound security group rule, default it is providing SSH. Under, we have to select AUTH. Authentication, we have to select. Under credentials, we have to select. Now, we have to browse private key file for authentication purpose. Click on browse option. Where your PPK file is there? In my downloads. That's we have to select it. We can click on open, click on open, click on accept. Now, it's asking that you need to enter login as, and changing the appearance so that the visibility got clarity. See, you can enter login as EC2 -use. See, friends, I am connecting the Linux server. If you have doubt, I copy and paste it in the notepad, the IP address. These two IP addresses are same. These two private IP addresses are same. Yes. Means I am connecting Linux server using the putty software. Right? Those are the steps we have to follow. How to launch and connect Linux server. How to launch and connect the Linux server. Anyone have any questions regarding today concept? Today I explained that how to launch and connect Linux server. How to launch and connect Linux server. Yes, good evening, Speta. Any question? Yeah, good evening, Vinay.
Yeah. So, what are the differences between this PPK and another file like PAM file?
Yeah. That is while launching the instance, if you are selecting PEM file format, you are connecting putty terminal, then it is asking .ppk file format. Without .ppk file format, you are not connecting your Linux server. That's why.
What is this like? What is the
PEM file format to .ppk file format? See, at the time of launching, direct you are selecting .ppk file format, then no need to convert .ppk file format, because while creating the key pair, you are selecting .ppk, no need to convert. Okay. The putty software, it is asking that to connect your Linux machine, putty private key file format only. But that with the help of puttyzen, I am converting PEM file format to .ppk file format. Clear?
Yeah, this file is specific for putty connect. Putty.
This file will be.
This is for putty connection only, right?
Yes,
this is
yes, for Linux machines. For Windows machine, we have to select the file format is PEM file format. With that PEM file format, in the last session, I am creating the password. Right? In the last session, I explained while launch and connect the Windows server.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Any questions? Any questions? See, I'm asking the question, friends. While launching the Linux server, no one is asking the question. Sir, you are login as EC2-user. Why you are given login as EC2-user? Is there any reason? Means, see that here. This is my Linux server. I am launching in Mumbai recent data center. Why I am given login as EC2-user is I am selecting the virtual machine. Go for connect option. See that we have to select the tab is EC2 instance connecting. See, what is the username here? What is the username here? EC2-user. That is the reason you log in as EC2-user. Suppose while launching the Linux server, OS template, you have chosen Ubuntu. That is, you will launch the Ubuntu server, you want to connect it using the putty, then you log in as Ubuntu. How we can see that one? How we have to know is, you have to select your instance, whatever the instance you are given, go for connect option. Here, EC2 instant connect option is there. Here, we have to observe the username. Username. For example, if you are launching connect the Red Hat Linux, the username is EC2-user. For Ubuntu, the Ubuntu is the username. Ubuntu is the username. Friends,
So
that
can
is
we
I am
modify
launching
this user?
connecting the Linux server I am connecting. Yes, Vinay.
Can we modify this username as a root or as or our name?
Can we?
Can we modify this username like EC2 user?
No, no, it's not possible in Amazon, but in Azure it will be possible.
Okay, in Amazon, this is the standard one.
We
Right?
can create we can add the username. I'll tell you in upcoming session. Okay, we can add the username, but you are not creating at the time of launching. Okay, we can add the username, no problem. I'll tell you in upcoming sessions.
Okay.
Fine. See, if you want to practice your work, you can do your work. You can use this Linux server. We can use this Linux server. This is newly launched Linux server. As per your requirement, if you need to update, you can develop your application. As per your requirement, you can install the softwares, you can install the packages and do your work. So those are the steps we have to follow, friends. How to launch and connect your Linux server. How to launch and connect your Linux server. Right, friends? Once your practice is completed, then we can terminate the instance. But that is for better practicing purpose. In company or in industry, the server cannot be terminated. Server cannot be deleted. Your server is running in industry 24/7, 365 days, it is running. If server is terminating, the data will be lost. That's why the industry never terminate the server. But why, sir, you are saying you can terminate or you are deleting means that is for better practicing purpose. Better practicing purpose. If you are stop the instant, that's also fine. But how to launch the steps for better practicing purpose, I am given that you can terminate that. On the next day, I will say that how to transfer files from your laptop to launch the Linux server. For that, what are the steps we have to follow? First, you need to launch and connect Linux server. Next, how we can transfer the files from your laptop to launch a Linux server. Means the same steps we have to follow. So your practice will be perfect. That's why I am recommend that after completion of your practice, you have to terminate the instance. Before termination, we have to check it, the EC2 dashboard. EC2 dashboard. See that how many instances are running? One. How many instances are there? One. How many key pages are there? You are creating the key pages. Linux server key. And how many security groups are there? Two. That is one default security, one your created security. Friends, after completion of your practice, if you want to terminate, select the instant, go for the instant state, terminate instant, click on terminate. Your instant is terminated. First, it is shut downing and then terminated from Mumbai region data set. Those are the steps we have to follow. See, for creating the key page and the security groups, AWS will not be charged. AWS will not be charged. For practicing purpose, sir, I want to delete the key pair also. Select that key pair, go for action, click on delete, and we have to type it delete. Click on delete option. If you want to delete the security group, select the security group, Your created security group, we have to select it, go for action, delete security group. We can type it, delete. Just wait. Select your security group, go for action, delete security group, but it is taking some time. Okay, just now you are deleting the instant. That's why it is taking some time. Those are the steps we have to follow, friends, how to launch and connect the Linux. Any questions? This is the last demo session. Monday onwards, they are changing the Yeah, Sveta. Any questions? See, per course fee is 5,000 rupees. Regarding the course information and the course content, already I upload in the classroom also. What content I have to cover in my training program, you can contact, those are the numbers. I'll send it in the chat box. Okay. If no questions are there, I can end the session. Okay. Thank you for attending the demonstrations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. We'll meet you on Monday. Thank you.